بسم الله والحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على سيد الأنبياء والمرسلين وبعد. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tells us in the Quran that إِنَّ الصَّلَاةَ تَنْهَى عَنِ الْفَحْشَاءِ وَالْمُنْكَرِ, that when we perform our salah and prayer, it creates within us a shield, a protection against things that are immoral and immodest. Fahsha and munkar, what's wrong and what is immoral. But this doesn't refer to a salah in which I am unmindful. It refers to a salah that is performed with consciousness, khushu', khudu', a salah that's performed with the remembrance of Allah. A salah, as Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam says, "Salli salata muwadda'." Pray salah as though this is your final salah and you're going to greet people for the last time. In the past, you'd hear about people who were either going to be executed or they'd be killed, and they would say, "Let me pray 2 raka'at before I die." That is muwadda', the last 2 raka'at that I would pray. And the ulama explain so beautifully that when somebody is very particular about all things related to salah, it can really enhance their level of taqwa, khashya, and just basic quality of life. To give you examples, when we think about wudu, it reminds us of the importance of cleanliness. In salah, when I'm praying and I have my gaze down, it shows me how I can control my sight. When I'm dressed modestly, it teaches me how I should be modest outside as well. When I pray in congregation, it shows me the importance of community. When I pray on time, making sure it's not late or qada, I learn how to be on a timely fashion in my life. We take it for granted because we pray all of the time, but there are so many beautiful lessons and so many beautiful qualities that if we're conscious about them in salah, it will literally transform everything outside of salah. From the way we recite Quran, to our concentration, to the time, to the community, cleanliness, mindfulness, connection with Allah, putting aside everything else. You know, our teachers used to say that when a person says, Allahu Akbar, and they start, it's like, you know, when there's a fly and you're swatting it, you know, you're trying to put everything away. He's saying that when I say Allahu Akbar, it's like I'm throwing away the whole dunya, and I'm saying Allahu Akbar, Allah is the greatest, and then I start my salah. These are small things, but when we're more mindful of our prayer, we begin to appreciate what Inna salata tanha anil fahsha'i wal munkar means. In some narrations we learn, and Allah protect us, sometimes our salah is performed so inadequately, so poorly, that it is wrapped in a dirty rag before it even reaches Allah and is thrown right back at us. Meaning the salah where we don't do our wudu properly, we're praying late, we're not really conscious, we're doing qada, we pray sometimes, and in my salah I'm not too composed. These are very important qualities. First things first, as they say. First things first. In my life, I'm working for so many things to become a better Muslim, but the most important thing is salah. So a few tips for us. Let's be more mindful in our salah, pray salah in a timely fashion, try to pray in congregation, try to be a little bit more conscious, keeping my gaze down, maintaining my khushu' and khudu, so that this salah is not only accepted, it becomes a salah that Allah describes as tanha anil fahsha'i wal munkar. It prevents me from those things that are wrong. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala improve and enhance our salah. May salah be the coolness of our eyes. And may when we pray, Allah connect with us and protect us from the ploys of shaitan. Ameen ya Rabbil Alameen. Jazakumullahu khairan wa assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.